We've been here about 13 years here with our shelter. We've been around Livingston County for much longer than that, 40 some years. We are a privately held 501c3 and we survive on donations, and we're very appreciative of 100 Women Who Care that they would consider us, and thanks to Carol for speaking passionately about us during your meeting. We house dogs and cats here until they get a permanent home. We take in from owners that no longer want their pets or can't keep them. About 95% of the animals that come in are surrendered by someone. They just don't want to keep them in their home, or sometimes circumstances dictate that they can't keep them, of course. About 5% of the ones we get in are stray, so it's a combination of both. The animals are housed here until they get a permanent home. We have a paid staff here that takes care of the animals every day, of course. We have a number of volunteers, and a number of them are here today in the audience. I see some of our volunteers, which is great. And those people help us care for the animals and give them the standard of care that they deserve and we expect from them. We have some cage-free areas where the animals roam. We have play yards in the back for our dogs. So there's a lot of amenities here, if you will, if you can use that word to describe an animal shelter. And once again, we're so happy to have you all here today and visit. Some of you I know have been here sometimes before, and hopefully there's others that are new to our space that we can be happy to take you around after we're done here.
So is there anything specific that you'll be using this money for?
Well, we're going to make some improvements. We've had a cat group over the past year and a dog group that's a combination of volunteers and staff members that have put together some improvements to be made for the animals' lives here, and we're going to do a few more of those. We got some additional spaces that we're going to use for cat enrichment. We have an agility course that we're putting in the back in one of our big dog areas, so some of the dogs can get that kind of training while they're here and get that exercise that they love, running up ramps, jumping through hoops, things like that. It makes their stay here better, of course. And it makes them more adoptable too, we think. So we're going to make some of those improvements too.
Handy, this is Dr. Rocky, she's our veterinarian, so all the animals come in are spayed and neutered, they get a full checkup, they're microchipped, they're shots, and so there's a lot of the veterinarian health care for the animals as well.